So far, we have a backdoor that is not detectable by antivirus programs, which is very good. But we still haven't talked about any smart ways of delivering this backdoor to the target person. We literally just downloaded it and ran that backdoor. Now, in real life, your target will probably not just download an executable and run it if you ask them to. So what we're going to do is we're going to talk about a smarter way of delivering the backdoor. We're going to fake an update. So the target person will have a program, and the program will either display that there's an update, or if the person checks whether there is an update, we'll show that person that there is an actual update even though that there isn't. And once they agree to install that update, we'll actually install a backdoor into their system. So the target person will think they're installing an update on their computer, but they'll actually be installing a backdoor which will allow us or give us full access on that target computer. Now, this scenario will work anytime that you're the man in the middle. Now, there is a number of scenarios that will place you in the middle of a connection. For example, if you had a fake network running, then the traffic will be running through your computer. If you were doing ARP poisoning and doing a man-in-the-middle attack, obviously you'll be in the middle of the connection as well. And there's other scenarios that can be done if you're physically connected to the target computer. For example, if you had a phone, an Android phone, and you were plugged into that computer, then you can redirect the traffic through your phone and then run EvilGrade and do the same attack. So the main idea is, as long as you're the man in the middle, you'll be able to run this attack. What we're going to do it using a method that we already learned before, which is DNS spoofing with ARP poisoning. So we're in the same network as the target person. And at the moment, I'm actually in a wired network, not a wireless network. So you'll see that my interface is ETH0 and it's not LAN 0. Works the same. As I said, DNS spoofing and ARP poisoning works exactly the same whether the network is wired or wireless. So we're going to use DNS spoofing, which we already know, and we're going to use a tool called EvilGrade, which will act as a server to produce the fake update. Now, installing the tool is really simple, and I'll show you here. I will be attaching the installation instructions with this video, so you can just download it from the resources of the video. So you literally, all you have to do is just copy and paste these commands, and the installation will work for you. So at the moment I have it installed, and I'm gonna run EvilGrade. Now I'm gonna do show options. Using EvilGrade is very similar to Metasploit. So I'm gonna do show modules actually, to see all the programs that we can hijack updates for. So you can see there is 67 programs that you can hijack updates from, and there is some really popular ones there. There is DAP, which is the one that we're going to do our example on, which is Download Accelerator Plus. There is Google Analytics, there is Nokia, there is Opera, there is Safari, so there is WinZip. So there's some really popular programs in there that you can use. So to use a certain program, we're going to do configure DAP, which is the module that we're going to use. Then I'm going to do just like Metasploit, show options, to see all the options that we can configure. The main option that we'll be dealing with is the agent. We need to set this to the program that will be installed as the update. So you can put any executable in here. In my case, I'm going to put the backdoor that we created before. So when the update is installed, we will have a backdoor installed on the target computer. So I'm going to do set, and we're going to change the option exactly the same way we change options with Metasploit. So we do set, option, and then the value. So I'm going to do set agent to, so I have it stored in var www.html backdoor.exe. Then I'm going to do show options again. And we can see that the agent has been configured correctly. So everything is ready now. We can start the server. And now basically, anytime EvilGrade gets a request for an update, it will tell whoever is requesting for an update that there is an update. and it'll serve the backdoor that we specified here as the update. So what we need to do now is redirect any request that's coming for update.speedbit.com to EvilGrade. So our target program, whenever it wants to check for updates, it requests or checks with update.speedbit.com. So we're going to do a basic DNS spoofing attack, spoofing any request from update.speedbit.com to EvilGrade, to our own IP address. And we're going to do that using man-in-the-middle framework, just like we did before. So I'm going to open my LeafPad in etc man-in-the-middle framework. And I'm going to go down. And I want to actually show you here that I changed the port for my DNS server to 5353 because EvilGrade runs on 53. So both of them will be running on the same port and they're going to conflict. That's why I'm using 5353 here, so that they don't conflict with each other. Now, if we come here to our A records, you'll see that I'm redirecting any request to update.speedbit.com to my own IP address, which EvilGrade is already running on, and it's going to tell the people that, or the program, that there is an update. So all we have to do now is run man-in-the-middle framework the same way that we used to run it. So man-in-the-middle framework, ARP spoof, gateway, our target gateway, target, our target computer, and then we have our interface, and I'm doing DNS spoofing. I'm going to hit enter. And now we're ready. DNS spoofing is ready. So whenever the target person is going to request, or the target program is going to request update.speedbit.com, man-in-the-middle framework is going to redirect that to here, where I have EvilGrade running, who is going to say that there is an update, and it's going to serve my backdoor. The backdoor will be downloaded and it will be executed. And for me to get a connection, I need to listen on a port. So we're going to do that exactly like we did before using the multi-handler. I've done all the commands already, so I'm only going to show you the options. And you can see that I'm using Windows Meterpreter Reverse HTTP. I have my L host, my IP, and the L port is set to 8080. So I'm going to exploit this to listen on this port. And we're all ready. So I'm just going to go over this one more time. The target program is going to check for update using update.speedbit.com. The update is going to be redirected to my own IP address because I'm using man-in-the-middle framework. And man-in-the-middle framework is going to redirect the request here where EvilGrade is running, and EvilGrade is going to say that there is an update serving my backdoor as the update. So I'm here at the target computer and I have DAP running. I'm going to check for updates. I'm just going to click on next. And you can see that it discovered an update. It's a critical update. So I'm going to say install. It's going to download and install the update for me. We click on next, next, finish. And if we come here, you'll see that we have a Meterpreter session. So if I do a sysinfo, you'll see all the information of the target computer, and we'll talk about how to use the Meterpreter and control the target computer. So basically, I have full access over the target computer right now by serving the target computer a fake update.